Hello trainers, Garnetto here, and today we're diving together into Open Great League with a team submitted by Aerosol. Aerosol used Shadow Ampharos on his regionals run, and in particular this line was used out of his total 6 on the regionals, so he sent me some battles on Go Battle League featuring this super strong team, kinda spicy but super strong as well. We're gonna go here for that brutal swing on the Ariados. Unfortunately we did not see at all the Focus Blast on that Umbreon, and we're gonna go for multiple amount of brutal swings since they cannot farm down and they have to throw some energy. I think we're gonna be able to not tank one more, so we have to start spending some shields on this Ariados, and with a total farm down we might end up actually using that Focus Blast against the Umbreon. Are they gonna expect it though? And trainers, they are not. Down goes the Umbreon. Aerosol with a big nuke to start off the video. Pretty entertaining so far, and we are already almost about a minute in. We're gonna go now with those Weather Balls on that Talon Flame. Big damage on the Fire type Pokemon, and they are gonna get there to the Flame Charge. Still not enough, so that final Weather Ball will seal the deal. Although that Shadow Ampharos did all the work, to be honest, so we're gonna get this first victory for the video. Galarian Stunfisk into the next one now, with the Pelipper having a very solid and good matchup here. It's a very good matchup for this flyer because Rock Slides might be super effective, but Mud Shots aren't and can be resisted by a lot, while Wing Attacks can do some decent amount of damage to that Galarian Stunfisk, and of course 2 Weather Balls in combination with those fast attacks can do the work against the Galarian Stunfisk, and we can get there pretty much faster than they do. So we are looking at a pretty cool matchup for Pelipper, and it makes no wonder as to why Pelipper is considered as one of the best Pokemon that you can use right now for the current meta of Great League. With all that introduction about Pelipper, we're missing all the play here, all the fun against that Sableye, and Shadow Ampharos is not gonna connect the move, but still is gonna take the shield out of the Sableye. Sableye now is super low that we can go in with Venusaur and completely farm down. However, they can reach that last second foul play, kinda forcing us in using the shield here, and Aerosol might be able to sweep the entire thing with his Venusaur. Venusaur, the Frenzy Plant, down goes that Stunfisk. They have at the back the Pelipper, and we're just gonna keep going against the flyer with the grass move because it is part water, and this is gonna be an absolute amazing catch for Aerosol because we are catching the Hurricane. I wasn't expecting that. I thought the opponent saw that, but it doesn't matter at all. Just gonna go now for that final Frenzy Plant, and this is gonna get an amazing victory for Aerosol. Into the next one, trainers, and we're having the Pelipper on the mirror. Let's go straight for that Hurricane and let's see if the opponent actually expects it. So we're gonna go for the Hurricane, we're gonna take the shield, and it is now their turn to throw some energy. They're gonna go not for the bait, so they're gonna throw the Hurricane, gonna destroy down our Pelipper, but it doesn't matter at all. We have Shadow Ampharos, which can do a lot of work against them, and they come in with a Trevenant, taking that brutal swing. That was brutal, and gonna destroy down. The switch timer is not up yet, so we can still lock down that Lantern with our Venusaur, and Venusaur is looking pretty strong at the backline, to be honest. Frenzy Plant here is gonna be blocked by the enemy, which gives us now some time to think about Shadow Ampharos neutralizing the opponent here, because we're gonna take this move, and at this point we can safely farm down with Ampharos. No, trainers, we can still reach to that Frenzy Plant to finish off Pelipper, now switching out to our Ampharos, and of course getting to the Focus Blast for another nuke. 3 battles in total, 2 nukes overall. That is looking pretty solid for Aerosol. Sableye into our next lead option, and we're gonna have a very good lead, I believe, because with the new Wing Attack buff, that Pelipper can work pretty well against anything, and Sableye is no exception at all. Gonna get there to that second Weather Ball before they get to their foul play, so now they're gonna throw on the CMP. Winning those CMPs is also a very nice thing about Pelipper. And now we can go in with our Ampharos, getting there to the Focus Blast against Diggersby, electric against ground. Who can win? Of course the electric Pokemon. Shadow Ampharos connecting the big move on that Diggersby, and now they have some energy to spare with their Sableye. Gonna farm down completely with those Volt Switches. At the back lies the Wigglytuff, and we have another Focus Blast. Will this land? This time not, unfortunately not. That could have been so much entertaining, but doesn't matter at all. Aerosol still delivering some quality content with his Shadow Ampharos, especially that one against the ground type. Shadow Victory Bell in the next one. They're switching out to that Machamp, and I think we have to stay in now. No reason at all to panic, no reason at all to switch out. Even Venusaur has a very good matchup against that Victory Bell, and we can start by pressuring here for some shields. Now they go for the Rock Slide. We have to block. That was pretty crucial, and now let's see how the opponent decides to respond against our Pokemon here. They have the Talon Flame, so we got the ultimate Pokemon against their team. Pelipper able to wall down their team completely, and they're gonna get there now to their move. Doesn't matter at all. We still have our Ampharos, which can go in and completely farm down, especially with the shield. Now they go in with that Victory Bell, but we got Brutal Swing for some amazing neutral damage, and of course at this point we're just gonna force all of our hopes on that Ampharos, because our Venusaur will be kinda problematic against that Fire Flying typing, but overall Shadow Ampharos can take the win, and that is gonna be a very good one. Tropius in the next one. Let's see how they respond to this, because this is gonna be a Razor Leafer. That's pretty interesting. Gonna go straight for that Hurricane. Are they gonna expect the nuke here, trainers? And yes, they are, so they're gonna block it and gonna go for their move in return. What we need to do here is to go ahead and let that slide through. Venusaur coming in, and because they are the Razor Leaf version of that Tropius, I'm pretty sure we can definitely destroy that one down. Gonna go for the Leaf Blade, not even the Aerial Ace, so we're looking at a very good matchup for our Venusaur, keeping those shields alive as well. They got the Bastion at the back, so a Razor Leafer up in front, Bastion at the back. The third one can always be something like a second Razor Leafer, something like a Shadow Victory Bell, for example. So we're just gonna destroy down those shields from the enemy. We got two shields and the Dream with our Shadow Ampharos. Can we finish it off without reaching to that Focus Blast, trainers? That is gonna be extremely good to observe. And yes, trainers, we can. So Brutal Swing here is gonna connect. Time to spend some shields, and the Bastion is out of the way. What lies at the back? Unfortunately for us, it is gonna be the Azumarill, but can we beat this Pokemon down? I really doubt we can have a chance here, but wait a moment, we got Focus Blast. Focus Blast is resisted, but still it's Focus Blast. Will this be enough to finish off this Azumarill? Oh my freaking goodness, that was enough. Aerosol delivering big damage on the Azumarill. That was pretty fun to observe. Are you kidding me? How many Focus Blasts do we have so far? That was awesome. Write down after you watch the complete video how many Focus Blasts you saw, how many nukes in total, because I'm pretty eager to see the number here. So we're having now the Weather Ball on the next Pokemon. They're trying to catch on the Pelipper successfully, but we got the Volt Switcher coming in pretty clutch and completely farming down the Pelipper, while also getting that move without spending a shield. That is pretty neat, to be honest. And we're seeing now the Stunfisk. Are they gonna expect the bait here? No, oh my goodness, they absolutely took that, but doesn't matter at all. We have the double Brutal Swing here to bring to no HP the Stunfisk. Now they block in a weird attempt to farm down, but in the process they make the switch out to the Venusaur, and right now we're having a very good matchup with our Venusaur because we are doing a lot of damage with that Sludge Bomb, and we have of course the shield advantage. That is the main reason. So trying to catch here on the Pelipper successfully. This is looking pretty good, the Sludge Bomb, and right now we can simply finish it off with a Fresh Plant because this is Great League after all, and those moves still hurt. Able to go here for that Earthquake, I believe, for that Stunfisk. No, just the Rock Slide, but we're just gonna be able to farm down right after spending that shield. Galar and Stunfisk in the next one up on the lead once again. So this Pokemon is not at all problematic for our team. We can definitely manage with that because not only Pelipper but also our Venusaur is having a very good matchup against Galarian Stunfisk, and we're running Focus Blast on our Shadow Ampharos, which gives us the chance to nuke it down in the long term of the battle. Able to go ahead and seal that Rock Slide because it's gonna do so much damage to our Pelipper, and we're gonna get there to that Weather Ball to spam our way to victory. Down they go, we are both even on shields. What do you have at the back, trainer? It is gonna be the Pelipper, so seeing the Stunfisk up in front, the Pelipper at the back, perhaps we can assume now that they have a double flying strategy on an ABB team style. It is gonna be though the Venusaur, and their team is kinda similar to ours, but we have Shadow Ampharos over the Stunfisk, and this is gonna make the change for sure. So they're gonna go now with the Venusaur and the Sludge Bomb. We can finish them off, I believe, with that Frenzy Plant. Let's see if Aerosol can do that. No, we cannot, because they're gonna spend their shield, and at this point it doesn't matter at all. I believe we're gonna keep that shield for Ampharos, but we can still hold on to those IVs and the shiny boost. Down we go to the following move, but it doesn't matter. Shadow Ampharos able to farm down with those Volt Switches. Final one, trainers, and Trevenant will be our main priority here, because not only we can wall it down with our Pelipper, and we can also wall it down with our Shadow Ampharos, and that is gonna be pretty cool if we can see that on the long term of the battle. They managed to block the first one, that was pretty weird, and now we can go with that Weather Ball against the Trevenant, still staying in, not gonna switch out. Now they go out to the Registeel, and for a moment I think Aerosol considered surrendering. Why? I don't know what happened here, but we're gonna take the first move. Everything is resisted because most of the times those Registeels are running Zap Cannon and Focus Blast. So now with Venusaur having kind of a weird matchup here, we can still pressure with those moves. Able to get to the move, but at this point Focus Blast is gonna do a lot of damage and we cannot withstand it. However, we can go in with our Ampharos, block once for sure, and completely farm down. What lies at the back? We're gonna see the Trevenant and gonna smack our way to victory with our Brutal Swing. At the back lies the Azumarill, and once again we are kinda weird on this part. Focus Blast with the nuke on the Azu. Look at that, about 50% from a not very effective move. Shadow Ampharos definitely delivering the content that we want, and Shadow Ampharos is gonna return into the battle here to finish off the job for Aerosol. So that's all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers.